Hi, and welcome to Limited Experience, where we learn how to get better at Limited by talking through all the mistakes I'm making. My name is Jumbo, and today we're opening pack 3 of 6 for our second deck. Let's get started. I'm going to just take this one out of the side here, and we're going to bring it all down. Okay, so it looks. Got some tokens. See, I want more of this stuff. Where's this stuff when I open these ad cards? The last pack we had was just an ad in it. Frankly, I like the art cards even better than the ads. But you know, it's fine. I do like that this set had a little like ARG thing going on there. If you can see the URL down the middle, that was a neat touch. Problem with a lot of those ARG things is that they just get solved so quickly. But anyway, a mountain. Case of the Gorgon's Kiss is our holographic card here, or foil card rather. I used to call them holos back when I was a kid, I guess. When this case enters the battlefield, destroy up to one target creature that was dealt damage this turn, and solve it when 3 or more creature cards were put into graveyards from anywhere this turn. This case becomes a 4/4 Gorgon creature with Death Touch and Lifelink. Is it like... No? Just... Okay. I thought maybe it would be a 4/4 Gorgon on the back, but alright, alright. This seems fine. I don't know how often that's going to happen with our current deck, but you never know. Yeah, let's set this down here. Let's assume that it's good for now. Illicit Masquerade. When it's a flash enchantment, 3 and a black. When it enters the battlefield, put an imposter counter on each creature you control. Whenever a creature you control with an imposter counter on it dies, exile it. Return up to one other creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, neat. Oh, that's neat. I like that quite a bit. So if I have a lot of creatures in my graveyard on the battlefield, I cast this. They all become imposters, and then I get some recurrence. That's good. Long Goodbye. 1 and a black. This spell can't be countered at instant speed. This includes by ward. Wait, does that mean I can cast it on something with ward and not pay the ward cost? I'll have to look that up on Oracle later. Excuse me, on Gatherer. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. Yeah, solid removal. We're playing that one for sure. Breakout. Red and a green. Sorcery speed. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You can reveal a creature card from them. If it's got mana value 2 or less, you may put it onto the battlefield and it gains haste until end of turn. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, it goes into your hand. Everything else goes on the bottom of your library. Cool. We're not playing red. I don't think so. Insidious Roots. Creature tokens you control have tap to add 1 mana of any color. Oh, what more could you want? What more could you want in a limited deck? Just all of your creatures have mana fixing suddenly. I love it. I love it. Whenever 1 more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 green plant creature token and put a +1/+1 on every plant. Absolutely. If I could run like 2 more of those in a deck, oh, whew, ooh, almost wouldn't need other non-creature spells. Whenever a detective enters the battlefield, this is fine. If we were doing detectives, I'd like this card just fine. But I don't think we're in white. I don't think we're especially doing detectives here. Nervous Gardener, 1 and a green. When they are turned face up, you get to search for a land card with a basic land type. Reveal it and put it in your hand and shuffle. And it's got a cheap disguise cost. A+. Love everything about this card. Public Thoroughfare enters tapped, and when it enters the battlefield, you sacrifice it unless you tap an untapped artifact or land you control. Add 1 mana of any color. This seems fine. This seems fine. Good mana fixing land for real cheap. Whenever Goblin Mask Maker attacks, face down spells you cast cost 1 less to cast this turn. If we were doing a lot of things with Disguise and we were in red, this would be a wonderful card to include. But I don't think we're in red. Whenever Projector Inspector or another detective enters the battlefield under your control, and whenever a detective you control is turned face up, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. This is fine. I don't know how good that is, so we're going to put it here in the maybe pile. Agency Coroner. 2 and a black to sacrifice another creature to draw a card. And if the sacrifice creature was suspected, you get to draw 2 cards instead. So it's a little pricey for 4 and a black, but it's got a big butt, so it can defend, and it lets us draw cards at the expense of our creatures. It's fine. That's fine. Put that here on the maybe pile. Granite Witness, 2, a white and a blue, Fighting and Vigilance. It's got a cheap disguise cost, which I like. And when it turns face up, you can tap or untap any creature. Excellent. I like this card just fine if we were playing white. And then Inside Source, 2 and a white. When Inside Source enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 white and blue detective creature token, and then you can, for 3, untap it. Target detective you control gets +2/+0 and gains vigilance until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. So this is fine. It's a little expensive, but it's all right. Especially if you're running a detective, a tokens matters or a detective matters deck. I can see including that card. Yeah, lots of good black cards here. Insidious Roots, I think, is really the star of this pack. I mean, Case of the Gorgon's Kiss is also good, and Illicit Masquerade seems great. Plenty of good cards in this pack as well. I'm starting to doubt the middle pack luck. Our first deck did not go quite so smoothly, but this one I think really is. But what do you think? Tell me how you think we're doing. If I'm missing anything, if I am overrating some cards, because I just love Simic too much, perhaps. Let me know let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next time when we open another pack for this deck. Thanks. Bye.